I'm your host of the Most Local 23. You're joining me for BloodBound Book 2, Chapter 2, The Vampire. You're standing in the office of your boss, Adrian Raines, late at night. He's crouched over his VP, Nicole, his eyes glowing red, and his fangs dripping blood. Say nothing. Unable to process the scene in front of you, you stand paralyzed in the doorway. You turn to run, terrified, but quicker than a flash of lightning. Adrian leaps off the desk and around you. Now it's just the three of you in here, trapped. Please. You back away, terrified, as Adrian steps forward, and then another voice suddenly cuts in. How dare you? You turn stunned to see Nicole sit up and casually button up her blouse, a furious look on her face. You were... Adrian strolls back to the desk, takes a monogrammed handkerchief out of the drawer, and hands it to Nicole. Thank you. She cranes her head to the side with an expectant look. My pleasure. Adrian lightly pricks his own fingertip on one of his fangs, presses his finger to Nicole's neck, and the wound instantly heals. Whoa. Nicole calmly wipes at it with the handkerchief, then turns to you glaring. Now then, listen to me very clearly. You do not ever walk into Mr. Raines' office unannounced. Do you understand? But he was... Yes? Steps toward you, eyes glowing. You're... a vampire. It's impossible, inconceivable, unreal, and yet somehow it makes perfect sense. My God. You notice the red fading from his eyes, his fangs receding. I'll admit, I didn't think you'd find out quite so soon. Wait. So explain how this works exactly. Curious. I'm trying to understand what the hell I just saw. I'd be happy to explain. With all due respect, Adrian, perhaps it's time to just take care of her. Wait, you're not gonna hurt me, are you? No, of course not. I'm not a monster. Just a vampire. Adrian shrugs. I was feeding on Nicole. That is true, but it was completely consensual. That's Nicole, and she nods. And it doesn't hurt? Define hurt. Girl, Actually, on second thought, don't. Adrian, we ought to debrief her now. Wait, what is that? I'll do it, Nicole, don't worry. But there's no rush. We can talk this through. Seeing me like this must be quite a shock. Amy deserves some time to process it. Nicole nods, but keeps glaring at you. What are you even doing here? Oh, right. I realized that the clerk gave me some mandrake extract to give Adrian, and I'd forgotten it, and it seems kind of irrelevant now. Not at all. I'll find that most useful. Extends a hand, and you give him the vial. Don't forget, Adrian. You've got your meeting with Bryant in an hour. I'll take Amy with me. You're not busy right now, are you, Amy? Now? Hang on, you've got another meeting tonight? Adrian shrugs, the corner of his mouth almost smirking. Realization dawns on you. Right. Vampire, which makes you nocturnal, I guess. So, will you come with me as my assistant? Don't worry, I'll pay overtime. Oh... Maybe there's another way to pay me back. Adrian's eyes go wide. I'm not sure. I mean, that would be... Relax, I was talking about stock options. Oh, you actually made a vampire just blush. I'm proud of you. Adrian exhales sharply and relaxes. Behind him, Nicole rolls her eyes. Subtleties, your strong suit, I see. And being, what's the word for it? It starts with W and ends in E, is your strong suit. I imagine we can work something like that out. Now, are you still interested in joining me for the meeting? I would like it noted that for the record that this is a spectacularly bad idea. Noted. I'll see you on Monday. See you then. Nicole slips out in her stiletto heels, picks up several folders from the desk, and exits the room, giving you some serious side-eye. The doors click shut, and you see you and Adrian are left alone. He turns to you. Are you okay? Yeah, I think so. You turn away, taking a deep breath. This is no joke. The wildest, scariest thing that's ever happened to me. That's scary? I mean, scary isn't really at the top of my list right now of a vampire biting into a woman in front of me. I don't think that's even remotely even on the list. Feel calm, oddly calm, and maybe even a little excited. There we go! I never lied to you, I just omitted some things. I call being a vampire a pretty big omission. Let me remedy it. What can I tell you now that will ease your mind? I don't even know where to start. All I know about vampires is what I've seen in movies and TV. That stuff isn't completely wrong, depending on what you've been watching, that is. And before you ask, no, I don't sparkle. Thank you, Jesus Christ. Because if you do, I will actually stop reading this book. So you're immortal. Correct, I don't age. How old are you? Well, let's see. I was born in 1753. I haven't quite done the math in a while, but not quite 300 yet. Sounds pretty old when I put it that way. I'm gonna need a lot more details. I understand. Right now, though, we need to get over to Pariah's studio. Wait, Pariah? You mean fashion designer Pariah Lacroix? You know her work? Are you kidding me? Her studio is the Crimson Veil, which is the only most famous downtown studio since Andy Warhol's factory. Her shows are legendary. Pry would be delighted to hear you say that, given she's throwing a fashion show tonight. But we must hurry. Wait. What? This outfit isn't exactly Lacroix worthy. Bria sent over a shipment of her newest dresses earlier today for some of the senior staff. We might have one lying around. He ducks into an adjacent office and comes back holding an avant-garde iridescent dress on a hanger. This was hanging on the back of the door. Do you want to wear it? Let me guess, for diamonds? Holy shit! What? That's a dress? Okay. Spread your wings. Turn heads of this avant-garde masterpiece. Homina. What? I'm sorry. No, I'm just kidding. It is amazing, but I'd really rather not worry about what would happen if I got a stain on a dress that costs more than my rent. As you wish. For 1 second, you feel the sheer absurdity of the moment. Accompanying a vampire out to a high-end fashion show, and you just shake your head and laugh. Let's do it. Actually, I believe what she's wearing is perfectly fine, though. You and Adrian walk down the sidewalk, and the twinkle, the neon glow of the New York City by night dancing all around you. I see what you did there, Pixelberry, on Times Square. Past couples holding hands, groups of friends laughing. It's a gorgeous night, and everyone seems to be starting this weekend in good spirits. So, I kind of have a lot more questions for you.
Ask and you shall receive.
Except, it almost looks like they removed the guy's nose on the screen. To say, tell me, can you fly? Are you super strong? Does sunlight hurt you? Can you eat garlic? How many vampires are there?
In the world? I'm not sure. There are many places where my kind still has a hide our true nature.
How about in New York?
180.
That's a very precise number.
It is.
Okay. Does sunlight hurt you?
Yes.
Oh, wow. So, like, one ray of sunlight and poof?
Not exactly. I wouldn't turn to ash in an instant, but it's very painful and would be fatal within a half an hour or so. Think of it as hypersensitivity, like a accelerated heat stroke.
The heavy curtains in your office suddenly make a lot of sense. Tell me, can you fly? Are you super strong? Can you eat garlic? I'm gonna ask that last, okay? Can you fly?
No, and for the record, I cannot turn into a bat either.
Oh, really?
Just an old wives' tale based on the fact that we're both nocturnal.
Bats are awfully cute, though.
Oh, they're adorable, and often rabid.
Cool?
Are you super strong? It depends on your definition of super strong.
Like, could you lift a car?
Sure.
That's my definition of super strong.
That would be a yes, then.
And finally, can you eat garlic?
It's a minor annoyance, more like a general distaste.
So, if I told you I know this old school pizza place that makes the best garlic rolls in the world?
I'd pass. Anything else?
Have you ever killed anyone? Adrian is quiet for a moment, seemingly considering how to answer. I'm sorry, I didn't mean to...
Yes, I have. But not recently, I don't. Not anymore.
You walk the rest of the way in silence. Up ahead, you see a huge crowd lined up outside a black door.
This is it.
The Crimson Veil. It's so crowded for a show that starts at midnight.
That's early for Priya.
Wait, is Priya a vampire?
She is.
Holy.
She's one of the 6 most powerful vampires in New York. She sits on the council.
What's the council?
There are 6 major vampire clans in New York City. Each is ruled by a single leader with 29 followers. Priya is one of them.
So 30 vampires per clan, 6 clans, 180 vampires.
Precisely. The leaders of the clans tend to be older vampires, vanguards in their field.
Wow, so Camellia, Lester, you...
Yes.
I think my brain is exploding.
87 years ago, the 6 of us formed the council and agreed upon a pact consisting of 2 principles. First, that vampires are only allowed to feed off of willing humans.
Consent. Very sexy.
The second is that a creation of new vampires is strictly limited and subject to the approval of the council.
Why?
To keep the peace, preserve and the secrecy of our kind, and allow us to consolidate power behind the scenes.
Oh my god, that's incredible.
I suppose.
You suppose that a secret council of vampires running New York City is incredible?
When you put it that way.
He laughs, and you can't help but laugh too.
The show should be starting soon. Shall we go inside?
There's still like a massive line.
Not for us. Follow me. As you get closer, you can see the waiting crowd is made up of some incredibly looking people. Club kids in outrageous outfits, fashion groupies, models that look like they stepped off the cover of Italian Vogue. The door bouncer selectively lets in a few guests at a time, but as you and Adrian try to follow, he steps right in front of you, blocking your way and glaring at you.
I'm with Adrian?
Oh, really? Oh, God, it's you again. And who the hell are you?
I'm his assistant.
Mr. Raines, I'm sorry, but you know how Pryor hates when people bring business associates to the club. It ruins the vibe. Who says she's just a business associate? Life is never just black and white, Brandon. Whatever you say. Bouncer shrugs and moves 3 inches to the side, grudgingly tips his head for you to pass. Adrian puts his hand on the small of your back and gently guides you into the booming heart of the club. You descend some stairs into a cavernous room, pulsing with music.
Hold on. Is the table moving?
No. Wait, no, yeah it is. There's a little light wave on the table that's moving. That is awesome, cool. Good job, Pixelberry. Raised catwalk glowing under bright white lights extends through the middle of a packed crowd. The show is underway. You pause on the stairs to look down at the scene, taking it all in.
Whoa.
Otherworldly models strut the runway in a rainbow of neon colors.
The colors are incredible.
You gawk at all the fashion faces, and you can see around the room.
Whoa, that girl's like the queen of pictogram. And that guy's on the Knicks. Wait, are all these people, the models, the celebrities, vampires?
Oh, not all of them. There are very few out here.
What do you mean by out here?
Just watch. Enjoy. He gives you a gentle push forward, encouraging you to step closer to the runway. A hot, shirtless waiter approaches you carrying a tray of champagne flutes. Champagne? Huh. Interesting tattoo. You serve one of the houses.
Thank you.
Amazing show, right?
Oh my god, incredible.
Your first time here?
Is it that obvious?
Just a little. Waiter moves away and you sip from your champagne, watching the show's finale. After a few minutes, you stroll over to the bar for a refill, but as you do, you notice something on the floor. A ripped fragment of paper, frayed at the edges.
Huh?
You kneel down to pick it up, and it feels charged, almost electric.
Whoa.
Wait. Oh, it's a picture of an outfit. I'm like, wait, what? As you look at it, you feel lightheaded. The world sways, your knees quiver. You slump back against the bar, and a white light envelops you as you feel yourself somehow leave your body. Okay. We're on a trip now, folks. A cabin old and rustic, the air stale and heavy. Sprawled in the middle of the floor is a man. He jolts awake, gasping for air. Huh! He sits bolt upright, eyes darting wildly around the cabin, breath coming in uneven pants. Where am I? Why do I? A figure emerges from the shadows and reaches out, placing a hand on Adrian's shoulder. I assume you have questions. Adrian winces and jerks away, rubbing at the temples with a frown. My apologies, I didn't mean to startle you. What is the matter with me? Everything is... I feel different, like I am seeing the world for the first time. In a way, my friend, you are. You have gone through a transformation. A transformation? It left you rather incapacitated, so I took it upon myself to bring you back here. And who the devil are you?
With a grin, the man takes a step back. He waves his hand in front of him and gives a showy bow.
Gaseous Augustine, at your service. I know who you are, Adrian Raines.
Adrian tears his gaze from Gaius. No, it's Gaius, there you go. To look around the cabin, his brow furrowed in confusion.
Wait, where are...
Adrian breaks off, eyes going wide. As a memory strikes him, he collapses, his body shaking with sobs.
Oh no. Merciful God, how could this happen?
Gaius watches him, expression unreadable. He merely tilts his head slightly to the side. As Adrian's sobs dissipate, he sits up straighter and swallows. He licks his lips and looks across the room.
I need something to drink.
More than you know. Adrian gets up and crosses the room in a blink of an eye. He stumbles straight into the kitchen table, which screeches against the wooden floor. Adrian stares at the table and shakes his head. He snatches the pitcher and a cup from the center of the table. He pours himself a glass of water. Regretfully, I respect that water will not suffice. Adrian ignores Gaius and drinks down the entire cup of water. When he's through, he scowls and pours himself another. What did I tell you? Adrian clenches his hand around the cup and it shatters in his grip. Water and the glass cascading to the ground. Careful now, friend. We would not want you to destroy any more valuables of that newfound strength of yours. Adrian whirls on Gaius, eyes blazing with fury.
You... what have you done to me?
Whatever are you talking about?
Something is wrong with me, and you seem to know all about it.
Adrian shoves Gaius hard in the chest, but he merely chuckles, shaking his head. So, we are to resort to violence. You will have to try harder then.
What have you done to me?
Adrian takes a swing, but Gaius' hands flies up and catches Adrian's fist. He squeezes it, holding Adrian there.
Urgh.
What I have done is save your life. I'd advise you be grateful. Gaius shoves Adrian back and gestures at the torn fabric of a shirt, which shows a shallow cut across his stomach. Skin slowly knits itself back together, until no sign of the injury remains, not even a scar.
Witchcraft!
You should be thanking me, Adrian. I have saved your life and gifted you with immeasurable power. Power enough to live forever. Power enough to rule this world. And power enough to get revenge on those who have wronged you, who have taken what you loved. Adrian cradles his head in his hands.
Are you a demon, sir?
Gaius laughs, taking a step closer as Adrian shrinks back. Oh no, my dear friend, I am no demon. I am something far greater, far more remarkable.
What do you mean?
Adrian backs away when suddenly there's a loud rustling coming from the woods outside, followed by the shouts of a young man. Someone help! Please! I do not know how much further I can go!
That must be a soldier, injured in battle. We have to help him.
Adrian rushes out the door, while Gaius follows slowly behind, a bemused smirk on his face. I know what's going to happen. The soldier is probably going to be wounded or something and
Adrian, being a new vampire, is going to be like... Adrian steps out on the porch, scanning the fog for the man. Please, help me! Adrian starts to rush over and then abruptly stops, his whole body tensing. Gaius steps up behind him. What is the matter? I thought you were going to help him. Or does the color of his uniform change your mind? Please, is someone there? The red of his uniform barely disguises the blood seeping out. Darkening the fabric, Adrian licks his lips and swallows. You smell it, do you not? His blood? Gaius leans in close, one hand on Adrian's shoulder, breath ghosting over his ear. You need blood. It will sate the hunger inside you, kill him, and drink. No, I cannot do that. Why not? Because. Think of how easy it would be. He has yet to even see us. It would all be over in a second. I will not kill a defenseless man. He is already injured. I doubt he will survive a wound so grievous. He would be sparing him an agonizing death. A mercy, really? I said no! And what do you think he would do if the roles were reversed? I think he would kill you without a second thought. Enough! I've given you my answer! No one would miss him. Just another soldier lost in battle. Besides, this is what he deserves, after everything the British have done, everything they have taken from this country. From you. Crackling of branches draws Adrian's attention back to the soldier, who moves ever closer. Hello? Is someone home? Adrian takes a deep breath, nearly doubles over, his entire body trembling. Gaius runs a soothing hand over his back. Why do you continue to resist, even when it so clearly pains you to do so? Because I cannot live like that, as some kind of abomination. I would rather die. Suit yourself. You can die as an abomination. I will not stand in your way. Gaius takes a step back from Adrian, giving him space. Adrian stares after him. Or you can embrace this gift and live as a god. The soldier stumbles into the clearing around the cabin, now easily spotting the two men. Please, sirs, I am hurt. I need... His eyes flit between Gaius and Adrian, who stand unmoving on the porch. Proudly. Unfortunately, had skipped that one message from the guard, or the soldier, but the soldier lets go of his wound, hand coming away, sticky with blood, to grip his musket. Just as I said, if your positions were reversed. Adrian watches the soldier tensely, their eyes meet. The soldier raises his weapon. Before he can fire, Adrian is on top of him, closing the distance between them in an instant. Ha! How? Adrian tackles the soldier, musket clattering to the ground beside them. The soldier struggles beneath Adrian, who easily overpowers him. Get off me, sir! Get off! Adrian leans in and digs his fangs into the soldier's neck, piercing the skin. Ah! Yes. Soldier thrashes against Adrian, causing his fangs to rip the wound open further, blood gushing out. Adrian latches onto the soldier's throat, drinking eagerly. Blood leaks out from between his lips as he swallows again and again. Please, let me go. Please. Soldier strikes at Adrian repeatedly, but the blows glance off. He hits gradually, weaker, till his arms fall to his side, his breath coming in shallow pants. Stop, please. As Adrian continues to drink, the soldier stops bleeding and eventually falls still. Adrian pulls away from the soldier's body, mouth stained with blood. Adrian stands up and looks around the clearing, doing a full rotation. Finally, his eyes land on Gaius. This is incredible! At last, you understand. I can see everything in such sharp details. The bark on the trees, every blade of grass. I can hear the beating of birds' hearts, the rustling of the worms underfoot. And how do you feel? Strong. Stronger than I've ever felt. Adrian looks down at his blood-stained hands, flexing his fingers. I feel like a god. Guy steps down from the porch and walks over to Adrian. He reaches up and gently runs the back of his hand along Adrian's cheek. Congratulations, my dearest Adrian. You have been reborn. And all at once, you're back in Priya's club, leaning against the bar. You found a fragment of the mysterious portrait. Oh look, a gimmick. Portrait fragments will unlock flashbacks of the past and reveal the mysterious secrets of the vampire world. Collect them all to learn the truth and unlock a special bonus scene at the end of the book. What was... Only a second has passed and your head feels foggy, like you're coming out of a dream. You can almost remember the few images, the woods, a man's face, and some kind of painting. But it all fades, vanishing from your mind. Weird. As you shake off the feeling, Adrian reappears behind you. Listen, I need to go speak with Priya immediately after the show. He gestures to a heavy red door at the far side of the hall. What's in there? It's a private room. Like her office? Not exactly. More like a private club within the club. But it might be dangerous for you to come. Oh, that's what you meant when you said that there were very few vampires out here. Yes, it can get a little wild in the Red Room. Vampires acting on their natural instincts. I'll be back in a few minutes. There's plenty for you to see out here while you wait. This is a chance to meet the legendary vampire Priya and get a little closer to Adrian. Okay, I'm not gonna lie. My dude looks awesome in that suit. I'm not gonna lie. Looks pretty damn incredible. I'd like to go with you. Stay out here. Remember, folks, we do diamond editions, so stay tuned for that. Not gonna do it immediately, but stay tuned. We've done a dozen or so books so far that are full diamond editions. Excellent. I'll come find you when I'm done. He slips away into the crowd, which is milling around excitedly in the aftermath of the show. You do some prime people watching. You see a smarmy guy making a beeline for you. Nerdy, preppy bro style, Brooks Brothers clothes, $50,000 watch. Hey, I know you, right? Astrid from the yacht party. I remembered because it was ass in it. Seriously? Mess with his head. Oh my god, yes, it's only me, Astrid from the party. Ah, the bangin' bod, yeah. You do recall you were starting a non-profit? Oh, yes. Save the Bros, we call it. It's all about providing vital education on social interactions to America's most clueless group. You know, spoiled, self-obsessed tech bros who go to yacht parties. I feel like maybe you're making fun of me? Oh, brilliant detective work. Okay, I like her. Whatever. Todd Toddley's got no time for mind games. He oozes off and you shake your head. Todd Toddley? What a name. Across the room, you see Adrian emerge from the red door, his short shirt torn. His face is ashen as he approaches you.
Are you okay? What happened?
I'm fine. I had a brief conversation with Priya. She's very busy, but it was some council business that couldn't wait.
What was it about?
We have a growing problem in the city that the council is in a unique position to solve. But unfortunately, some council members, including Priya, would prefer to look the other way. In any case, I'm done all I can do for tonight. Shall we go?
Hmm.
I'm hoping we'll find out more about that issue he was talking about. You and Adrian step out of the club and out onto the semi-deserted streets. The roads are shiny and wet as though a flash storm moved through while you were inside the club. The city's lights reflect back at you.
I just can't believe it. I actually got to see Priya the Croxus show. And she's a vampire. It all feels like a dream.
I'm glad you enjoy it. Sometimes I think I've been in this world so long I've forgotten its smaller pleasures. We walk together down a pathway to Central Park, the curvy road lit by old-fashioned lamps. The sun will be up in a few hours. Do you remember what Nicole said about you needing to be debriefed?
Yeah.
Well, we still need to do that before dawn breaks.
What is that exactly?
Don't worry, it's nothing that will hurt or harm you. It's just... Suddenly a terrified scream rings out from up ahead. You both look ahead to see a young woman laying on a park bench. Crouched over her is a thin, bald figure in tattered clothes, feeding on her. The woman shrieks and flails, struggling under the figure.
Hey!
The figure freezes. It swivels its head around, blood dripping from its mouth. You finally see its gaunt, pale face under the sickly light of the street lamp. And then its yellow eyes looks right at you. That is not a typical vampire. I'm trying to think of what those are. I know it's a feral, but it has a specific name to it. I forget what it is. So, we're officially done with the book for this week. What did y'all think about it? Did you all enjoy it? Did you enjoy what I did with the book? Are you looking forward to more of the book, that is? And hopefully my work on the book as well. Feel free to let me know in the comment section below. Also, feel free to drop some likes and a share. And subscribe if you're not already, because you'll miss out on great content. Also, head down description below. There's links to social media, our Discord, and a few links to support me and my content. It's greatly appreciated. And until next time, stay well, stay awesome, and I'll catch you all in the next video. Peace.